Surprise, surprise. What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? If you have noticed, this week's drops have been a little bit of a mess. I mean, I've been getting things out daily. I'm very happy about that. But you may have noticed that the schedule is a little off kilter. And that's because your buddy here sprained his back. And so I've been on bed rest for this whole week. And that really did throw my whole schedule, everything out of kilter. I'm getting better, good enough that I can sit in the nice, big, comfy office chair that I have here in the room. And I can deliver us something. And not just us. I'll tell you the truth. I've been in bed rest. I've been itching to do something. So this is as therapeutic to me as anything, that's for sure. So yeah, this is a surprise. It's 11 o'clock. We're just hitting 11 p.m. here in New York City, East Coast, Eastern Standard Time. But I did that little slideshow. Well, I did two of them for this week, right, to cover my butt, so to speak. But the one I did on dice reminded me of some great dice game that I haven't played in a while. This is one of them. Dungeon Roll. This is a fun filler push your luck style game that can be soloed. And I don't know why I've forgotten all these Fridays and any other days that I've had a solo game. I don't know why I've forgotten about this. So I'm telling you, this has been probably about 2 years since I've played this game. On camera or off, definitely. 2 years probably. So I'm going to be doing my best to remember the rules, but I don't remember being very heavy on the rules. But I have the rule booklet right here, and since I'm playing a solo game, I will be able to, right here, right here, we have a little point system. So kind of like playing against myself. Kind of like playing against myself. See how good I can do, how many points I can get. See if I can make any of these achievements. So let's see. And this is the basic turn order of the game. The adventure is turn order. And after that, the monster phase, loot phase, dragon phase, and then regroup phase. Okay. So I have both the two little expansions for this, but I've decided to use from the base game because I remember liking this character, the Spell Sword. So he has a specialty. Now, specialty can be used anytime from what I can remember, and that's the first one. By the way, this is double-sided, and you'll notice a difference in the background. Now, this is the novice side. This is how you start. When you gain 5 experience, you flip. The experience, you don't lose it. As soon as you get to 5 experience, you flip it, and that'll give you an extra one, a different one off power. But to begin with, my specialty is that fighter dice, this here, can be used as mage dice, and vice versa. And then once per delve, I can use an arcane blade, and which I'll signify by putting this character to rest, so to speak. And the arcane blade means that my spell sword, this character right here, it may be used as a fighter or a mage. So if I'm short for either a fighter, so that's pretty cool. The advanced is the arcane fury. Discard all monsters, chest, potions, and dice in the dragon's lair. So these right here are just rules. These show you what the magic items do that you can get as treasure, and basically which character can do what. Now, any one of these dice can take out any one of the monster types, but each one has a specialty also. The green fighter can take out any number of green goblins. The white gray cleric can take out any number of any number of the white gray undead. The blue wizard can take out any number of the blue oozes, and the purple thief take any number of chests. Now the champion, the gold, can be used to take out any number of one type. So one champion die can take out all goblins, or all skeletons, or all oozes, or all chests. Got it? Got it. Get it. Got it. Good. So this is I'll be working out of this area right here. I think I got a good view with the camera. And here goes my experience chits. And in here is where I will be blindly grabbing for treasure. Ooh, treasure. That's why we do this. All right, so this is being done in 3 delves. And so for the first delve, in each delve after that, we'll get how far we can go in this dungeon, how far we can push it. So the first thing we need to do is we need to form the party. Who is going down into this dungeon? Who the spell sword has been able to recruit. So we're going to take all 7 of these dice, the party dice. And we're going to see what we get to go with. Oh, okay, good. Two champions. Like to see that right off the bat. This is kind of like wads. We got 2 thieves. Got a fighter. Got a cleric. And we have a wizard. All right, so this is who is going into the dungeon with the spell sword. So remember, at any time and multiple times during encounters, during different encounters, this can act as a fighter or this can act as a wizard. Nice. All right, now we are on level 1, which is signified on the 10-sided die. We're at level 1. Put that over here. So that means that 1 monster is going to be rolled. Oh, level 1. The party walks in and we find a chest. So any one of these can take a chest. I don't feel like spending anyone special. Let me just make sure. Okay, so the monster phase. I populated the dungeon. So now the monster phase begins. There's no scrolls to use. Don't need to activate any powers or any companions. I need to do a companion. This guy here. So this is going to go into the graveyard. We're going to say this is the graveyard for right now. And that will deal with this chest. Actually, that was the next phase, the loot phase. So there was no monsters to deal with. Moving into the loot phase, the thief deals with the loot. So I'm going to draw 1 treasure chit token from the chest. So I'm going to do this as a blind draw. Let's see what I get. So in the treasure chest, we have the talisman. The talisman can be used as a cleric. So I'm going to keep this over here with the party. So I'm going to keep this with the cleric. That's what I'm going to do to remind me that it is specifically a cleric. Dragon phase. No dragon was rolled, so I don't have to worry about the dragon phase. So then right to the regroup phase. So during the regroup phase, I can retire to the tavern and pass the party die. If there is no one to pass this to, I'm just playing to see how many points I can score. So if the level die reads 10, you must retire, which it does not. And I can seek glory in the next dungeon level, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Now, these don't get re-rolled. As long as you're continuing the current delve, these dice do not get re-rolled. So this thief is gone. I won't get the chance to use this thief anymore, which is why I said before the graveyard. So he's in the graveyard. So I'm going to keep that over here to remind myself. So now this ticks up to level 2. Now 2 dice are rolled. This is what must be faced on level 2 of the dungeon. Oh, dragon. I'm going to put the dragon over here, looming over the hero. Now, when 3 dragons come out, then during the dragon phase, the dragon must be dealt with. And the only way to deal with the dragon is to have 3 different heroes, 3 different heroes available. So this would be able to do it, but this would not, because that's not 3 different heroes. All right, so dealing with the skeleton, that would be the cleric. So I will discard this to act as a cleric, so I can keep an extra die around, and get rid of that. So this way, no extra die is thrown into the graveyard. Do not need to. Still haven't activated my special ability. And I'm not going to be retiring. I'm going to continue on to level 3 because I have enough dice. I have enough dice to do this. So moving up to level 3. Chong. Grab that stays there. Dragon die always stays out. Oh, darn, a second dragon. Don't want to see that. We got 2 oozes. So one of my champions could take care of the 2 oozes, or my wizard could. But because the dragon is nearby, I'm thinking I'm going to use the champion. I'm going to use the champion. Let's send the champion to the graveyard and take care of these two oozes right here. So this is going into level 4 now. I'm still looking good, so the dragon does come out. I have a good set here. I got a good set here. So we're going to click this from 3 up to 4. I'm staying in this dungeon. And there is the 3rd dragon. Okay, I'm not going to deal with that yet. Let's see what else is going on. All right, so I know I got to save 3. So I can only do 2 things. So you don't have to open chests. So if I use a wizard to deal with the slime, getting rid of them, I can ignore chest and finish the monster phase, leaving me with 3 different. Yeah, open chest phase during the loot phase. 1 thief or champion may be used to open any. Okay, you don't have to. I was right about that. So bringing us from the loot phase into the dragon phase. All 3 or more of the dragon dice. Yep. So using these 3, or that's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. So use these 3 to defeat the dragon. That was ignored. So we're going to get an experience for defeating the dragon. 1 experience automatically. And we're going to get a treasure. Oh, meat. Meat can be used as dragon bait. Transform all remaining dungeon dice into dragon faces. Oh, that is a very interesting way to, bait the dragon. Oh, there we go. Bait the dragon into coming. If you have the remaining dice to take care of the dragon, get that experience, get that extra treasure. That's pretty cool. But I have no left. There's no way I can take a level 5 dungeon with just the spell sword. I mean, maybe if he was at his advanced level, I could go in for one quick run, because his advanced level lets him discard all of the dice. And so I am going to have to retire to the tavern. All right, so the adventurer collects experience tokens equal to the number shown on the level die, which is 4. So watch this. 4. I'm going to get rid of this one, and I'm just going to put out. Oops. I'm just going to put out a 5. But because I put out that 5, this is going to flip to the advanced size. Remember, you don't have to spend the experience. You just have to have the 5 experience or more. So I've advanced to a battle mage. That is pretty awesome. And experience tokens equal to the number shown on the level die, and that was over. Return all dungeon dice to the available pool. So that was my first delve. My first delve got me up to level 5. And I have 2 more delves. I have 2 more delves to do. So for this delve, some brave warriors have heard of the previous tales. They've come to join me. Look at all these fighters I have. Not a wizard among them. Thank goodness I can train them to be wizard-like. All right, so clocking it back down to 1 for the new dungeon. And we got a goblin right off the bat. Not much to do, so I will have to spend the fighter to do that. And we get rid of that. Moving on to level 2. Ha. So, use a fighter to take care of that goblin. I believe this is I have to use the potion on the loot phase, I believe. Yes. So for the loot phase, I will use this potion to bring back a fighter. That's what the potions do. Revive 1 party die from the graveyard and choose its face. And I get to choose its face. I would like to do another champion. I think that's always the smart thing to do, because the champion's a wild card. So I'm going to bring that fighter back to life as a champion. He has survived his harrowing trip through the underworld and has come back stronger and more powerful. Kind of like Steve Austin, the Bionic Man, but through divine magic. So there are no dragon dice to worry about. So the regroup phase. The regroup phase. Of course, I'm going to seek glory, my friends, and continue on with the delve onto level 3. No, the first dragon comes up. This is a goblin-heavy dungeon, this one I found, huh? All right, so I'm going to use a champion to get rid of that goblin. And I'm going to use the thief. I could use anybody really, but I'll use the thief. Open up the chest. See what it is. We find. Put 1 out. There we go. Oh, the ring of invisibility. Clear all dice from the dragon's lair. This does not count as defeating the dragon. So if it's building up, you want to keep going, I guess. All right, that's getting close for me, though. Wow, look at that. Okay, so I still have my Arcane Fury ready to go, and I am now approaching level 4. This is as far as I got last time. Let's see what I can do now. Oh, one dragon stays out. Almost made that mistake last time, too. First, though. Neither time have I made that mistake. Came close, though. All right, second dragon is out. We have a chest, an ooze, and a potion. Potion's going to bring back the champion as a champion. I think. No, we're going to bring that back as a thief. We're going to bring that back as a thief. I did that out of order. I use this fighter as a wizard to take out the ooze, and then the thief for the chest. I did that out of order. All right, I apologize. Oh, I can use this as a thief. Yeah, these are thieves' tools. So you can use this in lieu of a thief. Good. Excellent, excellent. So this is as far as I went last time. I'm doing much better. I have the equivalent of a thief with a cleric and 2 champions. And I still haven't used my Arcane Fury. So I'm going to go higher than I did last time. I'm going to push my luck heading up to level 5. Level 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all the dice I have. If I don't roll a dragon and I make it to level 6 and I want to go on to level 6, I still only have the 5 dice to roll. That's all you do. You just roll those 5 dice. But for right now, that's all I need. I'd be getting a little ahead of myself. Ooh, no dragon. No dragon. Look at this. Okay, we got a couple of goblins. We got a couple of oozes. And we got a potion. Let's see. I could use my Arcane Fury. Discard all monsters, chests, potions, and dice. And dice in the Dragon's Lair. That would let me continue. Continue like this. I might be able to make another run in level 7. I'll be getting someone back, which I'm going to bring back as a fighter, because then I could use him as a fighter, or I was going to discard all dice. All potions. Damn, I'm not going to get anyone back. So if I use my Arcane Fury, will I be able to continue? Because as of right now, I could take these out and then bring one of them back. I'm going to use my ring of invisibility to get rid of all dice in the Dragon Lair. I'm going to use the 2 champions. Get rid of these. And then for the loot phase, I'm going to use that to bring back a fighter. Now, level 6. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, flipping to the other side now. Level 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that. Oh, it's actually is pretty good. So I can No. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let me get rid of whole groups. I could use the fighter to. Hold on. Oh, this actually. Yeah. I'm overthinking it. Use the fighter to get rid of the goblins. I can use the cleric to get rid of the ooze. And then in my loot phase, I can use this to open up both of those. And that's a dragon scale. That's good. That's good. That's points. And a fighter. And a fighter. So these two were. And the potion I'll bring back champion, but that really doesn't matter because I'm going to end my delve here. I'm going to take another 6 on top of the 5. Means that I have 11. Just like a certain spinal tap amp. So the dragon scale is cool because that's going to be worth an extra experience point at the end of the game. And for every pair that I have, it'll be worth an extra. It'll be worth an extra experience. So if I get one more, then that'll be worth 3. And I'm already at 11 points. Just curious here. So 11 points means I'm still just dragon fodder. But I am going to retire here. I'm going to retire and retire to the tavern, which is why I took the experience points. Off the dungeon dice back to the pool, and I'm going to start over again. So let's see what brave adventurers I can call to my side now to go down to yet another dungeon. Wow, a lot of thieves. Oh, and some scrolls. Let's get the fighter. Let's get the wizard. We got 2. We got 2 scrolls. I forgot the scrolls let you scrolls. Completely forgot what the scrolls do. Scrolls may be used to reroll any number of active party dice and dungeon dice. Dice in the Dragon's Lair may not be re-rolled. All right, thank you very much for the info on the card. All right, so it's starting now back down to level 1 in the new dungeon. Gonna get a roll. And we got a goblin, folks. Got a goblin. One of my thieves is gonna backstab him. And then we are gonna move on to level 2. 2 oozes. 2 oozes. Any number of active party dice. I'm going to use this to re-roll this one. Got another wizard, which is good because I will use that wizard. Take care of these 2. I'm in level 3. This is getting dicey now, actually, on me. I'm actually not liking this. I got to remember I have a sword. I have dragon bait. Oh, nice. Nice. So nothing to fight. So then moving to the loot phase. This one thief can... Oh, no. It's this thief will open up that. And I got a potion. Got a potion. It looks like it can be used to revive one party member, just like the die. Okay. So, I'm going to use the elixir to bring back a champion. Use the potion to bring back a champion. I'm going to use the other potion to bring back a cleric. And this counts as another fighter. That was a darn good delve. Moving to number 4. Oh, okay. Do I want to use my Arcane Fury here? So I'm thinking I might. Because I'd like to know that I'm keeping these 3 in case I can get the dragon. Well, I'm going to get the dragon. Because I have the bait. I can always lure the dragon out. But for this, I can do that with these 2. I'll use these 2. I can get rid of that. So I'm going to do. I get rid of these dice. Onto level 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see. I can't get the best though. Is this take out the skeletons? Is this take that out? Won't be able to get the chest. That will clear the level. Yeah, I'm going to have to pass on the loot. Because I'm going to use this to summon the dragon. Dun, dun, dun. This is my last chance. Summon the dragon. I got these 3 to take care of it. So it's going to be an extra 1 experience. Come on, dragon scale. I forgot I had that too. Move someone back, maybe got another level. So then I'm going to get for the level. So it's going to be another 5 for the level. Another 5 right here. Another 5 right here. Somewhere. I swear I can see it. All right, another 5 right there. 1 for the dragon scale. So my final score, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. At the 3 delves, I got 18. And 16 to 23. I am a village hero. Not bad. Not bad. Village hero on the way to becoming a seasoned explorer next time. At least I'm not dragon fodder. So that's Dungeon Roll. Quick little fun little filler game. And thank you very much for checking this out. I'm sorry the drops have been off a little bit this week. They'll be back to normal next week, I promise. And everyone, have a good night. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie Presents. Legendary Gaming. And my friends, I am out of here.